Hi, I am Julia M. Spencer, real estate advisor, investor, and enthusiast, and we're standing here in front of my investment houses that I've owned for the last 10 years. This is a neighborhood that's really nice in a town in Georgia that's actually 3 hours away from where I personally live. This house has been rented to two tenants, I believe, in the last 5 years. Long-term tenants have taken great care of it. I've just stepped into this house for the first time in the last 5 years. Very pleasantly surprised about how nice the condition is of the house inside, and we actually chose to convert it from a long-term rental to a short-term rental. So we put some basic furniture in it. I had some people come in and clean it really nicely, and we've already have it rented out for the next 3 weeks, and we're making twice as much rent as we would normally get from a long-term tenant. Now, the good thing to remember when you buy houses like these, now this area right here, even though it's a nice area, there are a lot of foreclosures. So the house prices in this area are going down, which means I'm losing on value and equity in this house right now for how much it's worth. But I'm not really worried about that, because I'm just going to go ahead and hold on to this house and use it as a rental until the prices go back up. And when you're a real estate investor or even a homeowner, that's the kind of mindset that you have to get into. Think kind of long term, and think how much a property is going to appreciate in the future and have value and keep its value. A house like this, that's nice as this, is never going to be worth nothing. In fact, when I walked into it yesterday, I was pleasantly surprised. I want to just move in here. I mean, it's pretty much picture perfect. And even though the price of it has decreased from what I paid for it, it's a great property to hold on to. It's a great, very quiet, nice neighborhood. As you can see, we're standing in the middle of the street, and there's not a single car that has come by yet. So it's a very nice, quiet, suburban, residential neighborhood. And these are the kinds of deals, that you can look for. Now, this house right here, when I first purchased it, I actually lived there for the first 5 years. So when you're a real estate investor and you're starting off, a good advice is to buy properties that you think are going to maybe rent out in the future after you've decided to not live there anymore. As with all my properties, I try to buy the smaller houses, and that's not because I can't afford a bigger house. It's just the smaller houses have a finite amount of things that can go wrong with them in terms of maintenance, in terms of things breaking. They're also kind of like the newer built one. This house was built in 2002, I believe. So the systems are all new. There's no structural issues. The roof is good. So, and also if you want to convert it to like a vacation rental, of course you'll be responsible for the utilities and for trash pickup, for water. Those things are all less expensive if your house is smaller, and it's much easier to rent out a house like that if it's a vacation rental or a long-term rental. So for more tips and tricks like this, go to my website. It's www.juliamspencer.com. The M stands for money. You can download your free guide to real estate investing and sign up for my newsletter. Thank you.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.